See, a plane is uniquely determined by a vector which is perpendicular to the plane. You can see that there is a vector here. This vector is denoted by n, vector n, and this vector n is perpendicular to the plane. But you can see that there are many planes which can be perpendicular to a vector n. But how do we find out the unique plane which is having vector n as the normal vector? So to find a unique plane, this normal vector is not enough, because a normal vector, you can see that for any normal vector, there can be many planes perpendicular to that normal vector. But uniquely, a particular plane, how do we find out? We need one more condition. That is, one more condition what we take here in the first case is a given point on the plane and the normal vector. Then how do we find the plane? Or how do we find the equation of the plane? So the first thing is to find a plane. First thing is to know about its normal vector. And one more condition is required that we have taken here as a given point on the plane. So to find a plane uniquely, we need two conditions. Minimum two conditions are required. The one condition is always the normal vector to the plane. The second condition may vary for different planes. The first condition means there is always a normal vector to a plane. Or in other words, we can say that a plane is identified in terms of its normal vector. So normal vector is must for every plane. And the second condition is here is a given point. You can see that the given point is denoted by, in vector algebra, this given point we can call it as vector A. Given point is vector A. As we have already learned, a point in vector algebra is taken in terms of its position vector. So here you can see that there is a point which I call it as capital A, and in bracket I have written a vector that is nothing but the position vector of the given point of the yellow color plane. Okay, so we have now two conditions in our hand. That is, one is the normal vector which is perpendicular to the plane and is denoted in this PPT as vector n. Then second condition is there is a given point whose position vector is vector A and whose name is given as capital A. With these two conditions, today's our topic is how to create the equation of this plane. Equation of the plane passing through the point vector A and perpendicular to the normal vector vector n. Now, as you know that to write the equation of a plane or curve or surface, what is needed is the variable point on that. So we can take a variable point on this plane, and after taking the variable point, the process of finding out the equation is connect the variable point with the two given conditions. That is, let us take a variable point. And in vector algebra, we know the variable point, we take it as the position vector of the variable point, which is denoted usually by vector r. Vector r always denote the position vector of the variable point on the plane. Now our task is to connect the variable points with the two given conditions. The two given conditions are vector A and vector n. Can anybody say how to connect these three vectors? Anybody? So what we need to here is you have to find out two vectors. One vector on the plane and already another vector, vector n, which is perpendicular to the plane. How do we find out a vector on the plane with the currency which is a vector on the plane? It is vector AP. So tell me, vector AP is position vector of P minus position vector of A. So the position vector of this, which I have already learned in vector algebra. So position vector of P is the vector pointed out from the origin to the respective points. So position vectors are actually not the vector on the plane, yellow color plane. So we have taken the vector on the plane as vector AP, and that is nothing but position vector of P minus position vector of A. Now that vector AP will be vector R minus vector A. Now vector N is perpendicular to the plane. That means this vector n is perpendicular to any vector on the plane. Since the vector n is perpendicular to the plane, any line on the plane is perpendicular to the normal. So we can also say that the line segment AP is perpendicular to vector n, or we can also say that the vector AP is perpendicular to vector n. When vector AP is perpendicular to vector n, what you can say in terms of vector algebra? When two vectors are perpendicular to each other, so which product is 0? So when two vectors are perpendicular, then the dot product equal to 0. Today only we have written vector AP is perpendicular to vector n. So vector AP dot vector n. Vector AP is vector R minus vector A, and AP is perpendicular to vector n. So we can say that vector AP dot vector n equal to 0. And vector AP is vector R minus A dot n equal to 0. And that is the equation of the plane in vector algebra. Now if you are coming to the Cartesian form, what you will say, given point we can take it as the ordered triplet x1, y1, z1, and the variable point we take it as ordered triplet xyz. Now applying this in this dot product formula, and vector n we have taken the component form a cap plus bj cap plus e k cap, and what is a b c stands for? ABC stands for the scalar component of the vector, and scalar component of the vector is nothing but the direction ratio of the line along which the vector is acting. Or ABC is the direction ratio of the normal to the plane. Normal to the plane का direction ratio होगा ABC. Then after applying this in the vector equation, you get A into x minus x1 plus B into y minus y1 plus C into z minus z1 equal to 0 as the equation of the plane. Okay. BC is the direction ratio of the normal. And children, I'm giving you the reminder that we have the practicals also, and in the practical there is Viva. So just after the monthly test, I will start your Viva for sending the marks to CBSE. So I have selected the topic vectors and 3D for Viva. I will be asking you in the phone only, because in the classroom you people are not responding. In the phone I will ask a Viva and it will be recorded, and you have to study and give the answer. Okay, all 1 mark questions type I will be asking. Simply copying and giving the answers will not do for Viva. Viva carries some marks to upload to CBSE. And another thing, when I'm putting the message in the WhatsApp group, call me, you have to call me. After seeing the message, you are not acknowledging it, nothing, simply sitting it. Okay? Now you write one question. Write the equation of plane passing through one comma 2 comma 3 and perpendicular to I cap minus j cap plus 3k cap. Navneet, can you respond now also? In the chat box also have not written anything. Navneet, please respond. And Divesh, please respond. So now what to do here is write the equation of the plane passing through the point 1, 2, 3. So we'll be drawing like this. This is a point 1, 2, 3, and it is perpendicular to a vector. This is a normal vector. It is given as I cap minus j cap plus 3k cap. Okay, so it is one given condition is given in the vector form and another one is given in the Cartesian form. So either you convert both to vector form or you convert both to Cartesian form. So I am just going to take it in the Cartesian form. So this vector notation, how will you convert to Cartesian form? You remove ijk or only you take the scalar components. What are the scalar components here? What we get is the coefficient of I is 1, the coefficient of j is minus 1, and coefficient of k cap is plus 3. This will act as direction ratio of the line, the normal. It is a direction ratio of normal. And what is the equation of the line whose normal's direction ratio is ABC and passing through the point x1, y1, z1. So equation of the plane is a into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 plus c into z minus z1 is equal to 0. We know ABC as, what is ABC? This is 1 minus 1, 3. So it is 1 into x minus, what is x1, y1, z1? It is 1, 2, 3. Okay, x1, y1, z1 is 1, 2, 3. So it is x minus 1 plus b is minus 1. So minus 1 into y minus 2 plus c is 3. 3 into z minus 3 equal to 0. Just open the bracket and simplify. Please do fast. Question number 2. Find the equation of the plane through the point I cap minus j cap plus k cap and having the normal vector as I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap. So what you have to do here is find the equation of the plane through the point. So both are given in the vector form. There is a given point whose position vector is given as I cap minus j cap plus k cap, and it is perpendicular to the vector. So this vector n is also given. Vector n is substitute in the equation. So equation of the plane is it is vector r minus vector a dot n is equal to 0. So vector r is minus vector a is a position vector of the given point. I minus j plus k cap dot I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap equal to 0. So we can see that if you are converting it to the Cartesian form, you will be getting a first degree equation in x, y, z. Okay. So in the Cartesian form, what will be that? It is ax plus, sorry, a into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 plus c into z minus z1 equal to 0. So ABC, how do we get is, ABC is actually what? ABC are nothing but the direction ratio of the normal. ABC is the direction ratio of normal. Okay. So here normal vector is given. So from the normal vector, how do we find the direction ratio? That is only we'll take the coefficient of ijk. So that you will substitute, and here the coordinates, how do we get is, you remove ijk, you will get the coordinates here. That is 1, -1, 1. Okay, so that you will substitute, you will get. So the equation is ABC is the direction ratio, that is 1 -2, 3. This is 1 -2, 3, and the given point was 1 -1, 1. Given point was 1 -1, 1. So the Cartesian form of equation is A into means this 1 into x minus this 1 plus b into, that is -2 into y minus -1, okay, plus this c into, that is 3 into z minus z1, that is 1, equal to 0. So on expanding, you can see that what you are getting is x -1 minus 2y, then -2 plus 3z minus 3 equal to 0. I'm calling Navneet, he is not responding also. He has left the phone and went off. So on simplification, you can see that this is coming actually of the form ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0. So we can say that an equation in the first degree in xyz always represents a plane. An equation, a first degree equation in xyz always represents a plane. And what is this ABC stands for? This ABC stands for the direction ratio of the normal to the plane. This A, B, C is the contribution by the normal. That is nothing but direction ratio of the normal. Okay. So I'm going to the exercise 11.3. First question is, find the direction cosine of the normal. Find the DC of normal. Find the DC of direction cosine of the normal to the plane x plus y plus z equal to 1. So this one you can identify that it is the equation of this is the equation of a plane. Okay. And plane means along with that immediately you have to think the coefficients of x, y, z. What is the coefficient of x, y, z here is, it is 1, 1, 1. And this 1, 1 and 1, the coefficient of xyz stands for direction cosine of the, direction ratio of normal. Okay, so whenever the equation of the plane, immediately you have to think in terms of its normal. Because without normal, you cannot do any questions of plane. So this is the first thing you have to identify, direction ratio of the normal. So we know the direction ratio of the normal as now 1, 1, 1. So if the direction ratio is ABC, you have learned the formula how to convert to direction cosine. It is, you might have studied for today's class, it is a divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square, and then b divided by this root and c divided by the root. Okay, this is a formula. So here we have the direction ratio as 1, 1, 1. So direction cosine is, what will be that? Direction cosine becomes 1 by root of, your ABC is here This is your A, this is your B, and this is your C. So when you convert this to formula, it becomes 1 by A square plus B square plus C square. Then the next one is, again it is 1 only, 1 by root of this, again it is 1 only. So the answer is, the direction ratio is that it is 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, and 1 by root 3. This is the direction cosine of the normal. The next one is question number 3. Find the Cartesian equation of the plane. Find the Cartesian equation of. How do we find out the Cartesian equation of the plane? Plane is given as vector r dot I cap plus j cap minus k cap equal to 2. So this is a vector form. So what you do is, this vector r ka component vectors likho. Vector r is, I have already told you, it is a position vector of the given point, and in the Cartesian form you take it as the coordinates as x, y, z. So what is vector r is? This vector r ke liye we have to insert I, j and k. I cap, j cap and k cap, and vector r becomes, what vector r becomes? It is x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap dot, the next one is I cap plus j cap minus k cap equal to 2. So while you take the dot product, what you get? It is x into, you know the dot product, x a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. When you apply that, what you get? X into 1 plus y into, here this one is having the component 1 plus z into the coefficient of minus k here. So that becomes minus equal to 2. Or we can say that your answer is x plus y minus z equal to 2. So you should be familiar with this conversion, and without writing much step, you have to learn it. This one you have to assume it as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Taking dot product, you have to multiply here this one, coefficient of this and coefficient of this, you multiply, you directly will be getting xi cap plus yj cap, sorry, y into 1 plus z into minus 1 is equal to 2. Sorry, it is equal to 2. So that's all for today's class.